Hi, I'm Justin Jensen, and welcome to my channel. It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, sweat, and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and may fall again and again, because there is no effort without error or shortcoming. Teddy Roosevelt. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is November 21st, 2022, 4:25 in the East Coast, sorry. So right now, breaking news, we do have some arrest made. It is Lelani Simon arrested. This like literally just broke, and I'm Brett. Okay, Brett posted. 1 second, guys. I gotta pull this up. Let's show you. Wasn't expecting this today, but here we go. Arrested. Quinton Simon's mother been arrested in connection to his death. And then look at this adorable face. How could anyone hurt a child like this? Today, Lelani, the mother of Quinton Simon, has been arrested in connection of murder of her son. I hope she gets what she deserves. I'm sure those inmates won't be so nice to her. Here we go, Chatham County. The Chatham County Police Department has arrested 22-year-old Lelani Simon and charged her with murder in connection with the disappearance and death of her son, 20-month-old Quinton Simon. There you have it from the Chatham County Police Department. So today is a good day. Thank the Lord that justice is finally on its way for this child, Quinton Simon. Thank the Lord. I'm so shaken right now. Ugh. So let's just pray. I don't know. I have no idea if they found that baby. I have no idea at this point. This has not been released. Let's hope. Let's pray that I don't know if they found the baby or not. We're just going to have to wait because they are actually not searching this week. They're not searching this week. They put it off for, I guess, the Thanksgiving week, but I don't know if they did that. Who knows if they did that intentionally, right? We don't know if that was done intentionally or not. Could they have found him? Yeah, they could have, but they have not stated that they have whatsoever. But like, I'm literally shaking right now. It's time that this little boy, beautiful little baby, finally get some justice. Chatham County Police Department, the Chatham County Police Department has arrested 22-year-old Lelani Simon and charged her with murder in connection with the disappearance and death of her 20-month-old son, Quinton Simon. So I'm looking at some of your comments, but if she was charged with murder, wouldn't that mean he's gone? Well, they would have enough evidence if she is charged with murder. Obviously, they have enough evidence, whether they have the body or not, to prove that she has allegedly did this. The Facebook also said other arrests are anticipated. You know what? I don't think she did this alone. I'll be the first to tell you. I don't think she did this alone. In my opinion, I feel like her brother has something to do with it as well. Anybody that knows Lelani Simon will tell you that. Thank you so much, Peyton. I appreciate it. Thank you. That Lelani couldn't do this on her own. She is very childlike. We don't know if she has bond yet. If anybody has any information, you can email it to me at alljustice, the number 4, the letter U at gmail.com. Now we'll look and see if there's anything. If she has her mugshot yet. The Chatham County Police Department has arrested 22-year-old Lelani Simon and charged her with the murder in connection with the disappearance and death of her son, 20-month-old son, Quinton Simon. Lelani Simon was taken into custody a short time ago and is being transported to the Chatham County Detention Center, where she will be held while she awaits a bond hearing. We do not anticipate any other arrest in connection with this case. So they're saying they do not anticipate any other arrest in the connection. Now they're saying that now, so we're just going to say it is what it is. They're not anticipating any other arrest. Lelani Simon reported her son missing from their home on October 5th, 2022. Since the time, millions of people have followed Quinton Simon's case and have been awaiting answers. We will be releasing more details soon, and Chief Hadley will meet with news media. However, we want to report this development to you without delay. We are deeply saddened by this case, but we are thankful that we are one step closer to justice for little Quinton. Wow. Thank you, Tara. Answer your phone call. Shira is calling to say sorry. Are you serious? Are you serious? So, someone was just calling me right now, and that's why I was like, "Are you serious?" Because I was literally getting a call and I didn't know who it was from. So I can't imagine Cher saying sorry or anything that quick. Anyways, it is overjoying to see this news that finally justice really does start today for Quinton Simon. The day that Quinton Simon, his life was taken, this little itty bitty baby. I agree, D. Cher took up for Billy Joe. Billy is still innocent, so Cher's not wrong. Well, yeah, but I mean, I just don't sympathize with baby killers personally. Thank you. Great news. Great job, Stefan. It's really fantastic seeing you, Molly Buller, and Betty Olivia, and Mallory in action. It was an honor to protest with you. Oh, thank you so much, my love. Good to see you, Girl and Q. Thank you. It was such a blessing. Thank you guys for coming out. We did. We made sure that people knew in that house, or outside of that house at least, rather, that they were in there and they were doing very bizarre things, to say the least. Lady May, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. I just happened to be passing through Savannah and this news breaks. So glad we're on the road to seeing justice for this baby. Yeah, amen to that. Amen to that. Billy supported the baby killer, and Shares knew exactly what she was defending. Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you all for coming together and making sure justice was around. No sleep. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the thing. I'm always going to be on the side of the victim. Always going to be on the side of the victim. Period. And you can talk to the suspects if you choose to. I usually don't, but if you do, you don't have to cozy up to them, in my opinion. There's no need to cozy up to someone who has done unspeakable acts. We don't know if they have found Quentin. The only thing we do know is they are taking off a week. Yes, it made my month. It made my month. It's a good day. It's a really good day. I was like, no, now hopefully she will talk. Well, let's hope she does finally talk. I mean, this is the thing. They said that they hadn't, how did they word it here? We do not anticipate any other arrests in connection with this case. Now, that can, thank you so much, Anna. I appreciate it. And thank you so much, Vet Girl. Thank you, law enforcement. Job well done. Let's get justice at the highest punishment possible for this beautiful baby. God bless baby Q. Now, listen. We want them to find Quinton Simon, obviously, so that they can lay him to rest. But we also need to make sure that he is found. So Lelani Simon, the mother of Quinton Simon, the bio mother, I should say, will get the maximum sentence humanly possible. The maximum sentence possible. Grandma should have never left those kids with the mother. This is why grandma had custody of the boys. Exactly. If you take custody, that means you are removing them from a situation. Once you remove them from the situation, you don't keep them back with the person you remove them from. Right? Everyone on that street that I talked to, every neighbor, said that Leilani Simon was very very childish, more or less, and that most of them had called on her, but nothing ever really happened. Now, that's that, but I feel like I know Diana has to be. Thank you so much, Janice, for becoming a member. I appreciate your membership. Really do. I know that Diana has to be overflowing with tears right now. She has to be overflowing with tears right now because that she still likes me. She might call you. Mm, I don't know, but listen, I don't want to fight with anybody on YouTube. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to fight or gossip or anything else. I'm here for these cases, and that's what I'm here for. Period. Um, so that is that. I know. I did too. I really did too. Finally, justice the way for that beautiful boy. Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Martini Lynn. Thank you. That's very, very generous of you. Amen. Even though this is an internet community, doesn't everyone feel the weight off the? Yes. 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 I can't tell you that. Yes. Um, all we're invested in is justice. This might not end up like we would like, but at least it feels a little lighter. Amen. Amen. You're exactly right. And that is very generous of you. And I thank you so much for your support. Really. It was, um, it's a lot of people don't understand when we go from other people's perspectives of what we do when we go down there. And I get it. It can sound a little rough and be a little rough, but there is nothing that we did. I mean, think about what Leilani Simon did to her baby. We're just screaming outside. This woman literally put hands on her child till the life came out of this her own blood, flesh and blood. But yet we are the press at 6, awesome. But yet we are the crazy ones for going out there and screaming and all that. Let me see if I can answer this. 929.
Hey Justin, it's Rap.
Hey Rap. Hey, I got it.
Hey, do you think Danny told?
Do I think Danny told? I don't. No. I think they got what they needed, whatever evidence that they needed.
Oh wow, they must have some damning evidence without a body, you know.
Well, hopefully they've found something. We don't know yet. That they haven't said anything, but let's just pray that they've got enough evidence. So, which I went to the trailer park there, and there was cameras. So.
Okay, gotcha. So, can we leave Billy alone now about it? Because I don't think she has anything to do with it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, she's obviously she didn't murder the kid or anything like that. But I do believe she has some accountability, which I just said that just a few minutes ago. With
Well,
but no, she's not a baby killer. So
right, yeah, she hangs out in my chat a lot.
yeah,
She likes general awareness.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so all right, man. I won't bug your phone line up, man.
All right, have a good day,
Have a great
Rap.
day. I'll reach out to you.
Thank you. Have a good day, Rap.
Yeah, keep pimping it out. Have a great day, Justin.
Will do. You too. Bye bye. All right, there we go. There's Rap. So yeah, let's just pray to God above that justice comes. Let's just see if there's anything else. If you have any information, you can email me at alljustice, the number 4, the letter U, at Gmail. I see you just sent me something. Oh, goody gumdrops. Here we go. We got video. The video that we wanted to see. Hold on. Shed a brick. That's not it. Sorry. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. We got video of Leilani. going in the old jail cell, or the old jail. Where's BJ? Well, I'm sure she's probably following close along, or she's just at the house, clapping and yelling. Yes. Yeah, you can tell that's her by her body build. That's definitely Lelani. Definitely Lelani. Yep. This just came in. Just came in just a little bit ago. We do not know if they have found Quinton Simon. Something had to move. This is a news reporter who's filming this. I believe it's a news reporter. WTOC 11, which I will. WTOC. All right, let's go over to WTOC and see what's going on. I was not planning to go live today, but this is breaking. Updated 8 minutes ago. Chatham County, Georgia. The Chatham County Police Department has arrested Lelani Simon for the death of her son, Quinton Simon. According to Police Department, 22-year-old Lelani Simon has been arrested and charged with the murder. She was taken into custody on Monday, November 21st, and will be held at the Chatham County Jail while she awaits a bond hearing. Here we go. And obviously, we have that video we just watched. She reported 20-month-old Quinton Simon missing on October 5th. The police department said it does not anticipate any other arrests in connection. So that is awesome. Let's make sure they don't have anything else here. All right, so that's it from that. Anything on Twitter popping off? Let's look around. Look at this precious baby, guys. Look at this. How anyone can coddle Billy Joe after killing. Exactly, Tara. Exactly. Presser should be within the hour. Look at that. This is from Legacy. It was about time. I'm sure law enforcement has the evidence needed to get a conviction. Absolutely. They did not arrest her before this because they wanted to do it the right way. Lelani, you aren't getting away with murder. I hope you rot in jail. No more arrest expected. Thank you, Legacy, for sharing that. Yes. Yes. 6 p.m. presser. It is 4:49 right now, which we should be there in about an hour and 10 minutes. For those of you that I'll show you guys the video of them arresting Lelani while I try to find some more stuff here. So that was just a few moments ago. Now, Court TV is already showing this, apparently. Mother charged in Quinton Simon case. So it's breaking around everywhere right now. Finally. Lelani will be spending Thanksgiving and Christmas in jail. And that is where you should be when your son is right here. When your son is in this literally mountain full of trash. And every bit of it has to be processed. And that girl, very good point. Murder. Huge word, not manslaughter. Obviously, manslaughter is a lesser charge in connection with the murder, which that shows you, in my opinion, that they are confident that they have enough to charge her with murder, which is what they are doing. Yes, Boo, they have said that this is, someone's asking me something off topic here, but related to the Michael Vaughn case. Sarah Wandra is incompetent to stand trial at this point. Seems like that's been going on in Idaho a lot, right? Lori Vallow, now Sarah. Thank you, Debbie, for becoming a member. I really do appreciate your support. Thank you. There has been lots of prayers for this baby. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that she'll have bond. I really don't think she'll have bond. I really don't think so. Maybe something found in the landfill and taking Angel. It's possible. That ran through my mind as well. Maybe that's why they're taking the week off. It's the holidays, and maybe in Idaho you cannot plea insanity. Yes. So I guess that's why they do the incompetence. Ja. Sorry, my doggy's here. No bond for baby killers. I agree. If she gets bonded, her mother won't pay for it. I don't know. In my opinion, if she gets bond, she'll run. Yeah, I don't think she'll get bond, personally. Yeah, we don't know if it's in first or second degree. That's true. Maybe we will tell at the presser. Yeah, it should be a very good presser. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Man, to be a fly on the wall right there. Yeah, Jessica, no doubt. GoFundMe for her bond. Oh, God. Wouldn't surprise me. Probably, Dottie. Probably. Um, you want to see the video again? Hold on 1 second. Look at that baby. Just a sweet, precious child. I mean, literally looks like Leilani's mini me. And how do you do that? Angel P, thank you so much for becoming a member, my dear. I really do appreciate your support. Thank you. All right, people are wanting to see the arrest or them taking her into the jail. I know they will probably have, no, Linda, they said no other arrests are expected. Yes, we all have. We absolutely all have. Yes, this is Leilani, them taking her in. Thank you, Tara. She doesn't look pregnant. I mean, I don't think she's pregnant. Definitely satisfying, yes. I don't think she's pregnant, no. I hope to God she's not pregnant. Oh my God. Yeah, I'll be interested in seeing what the presser has to say. Yeah, Lori. Like, listen, something is wrong, is really wrong if you raise two murderers. We have to remember that. If you raise two murderers, something is wrong in that family. We do not know if they have found him yet or not. We just don't know. Now, will we? I mean, listen, they could say something at the press conference. They could say, hey, we, found something, or we haven't found nothing, and we're just going to tell you that we've charged Leilani Simon. So hopefully they say we have found Quinton Simon. Hopefully. But until then, we're just going to have to wait the hour. I could watch this video on loop all day. Yeah. It kind of never gets old, does it? Thomas, there's no evidence to support that she is pregnant. I hope you're right, Plant Diva. I really do. I mean, is it possible they could have found him and then they made an arrest? Absolutely. But, we're just going to wait for that press conference. Thank you, Brenda. Can they make this a federal charge so it's the highest charge possible, as the FBI was also involved? I don't think that they could make it. I don't think so, because I don't think there was any federal crimes committed. Yes, Justin with the T. You know I'll have it, girl. Yeah. Now, let's say if Quentin's body was found across state lines, then it would be federal. But yeah, I think they may have identified some of it. Justin Kachif. Well, they have charged her with murder, and we don't know if it's murder one, murder two. The good thing is they didn't charge her with manslaughter, which is a much, much lesser charge, a much lesser sentence. So, whatever they have, the police and the prosecutors feel confident enough that they can put these pieces together and provide um, the evidence for the jury to prove that Leilani Simon, without a doubt, did this in their, in court. You know how many times I see this, it does not get old. Yeah, I've just been playing it. Can I slow chat? I can slow chat, sure. Not going to slow it too much, but I'll slow it a little bit. We do have a press conference coming up at the top of 6 p.m. It is 5:01 p.m. right now. 1 hour from now, that should be breaking. Thank God, guys. Today is the day. Today is the day. At least, customization. I'm not going to make it too slow, but presser 6 p.m. Yes, yes, Fed Girl. Is today the day? Yeah. Do you think they have little evidence? Little evidence, and this is a scare tactic, and they're going to try to take her. No, I don't believe that personally, Boo. I do believe that to charge her with murder, and for them waiting this long and still searching for Quinton Simon the entire time, they have been putting their case together. Now, that's the way they did it. I mean, I would have preferred that they arrested her on just a non-related murder charge, something like child abusing or something like neglect, anything like that, and kept her in jail and then worked on the case like that. But they did it differently. It is what it is. And I think they have waited this long for to build their case, to find the evidence, and to compile it all together. Needle pulling thread, thank you so much for your super sticker. I really, really do appreciate it. Hey guys, hit that thumbs up button for me. That's the only way we can get Quinton Simon's name out. It's just as simple as hitting that thumbs up button, and we really, really need it to show that Leilani Simon did this, and that Quinton Simon will never be forgotten as long as we live. He will never ever be forgotten, and a little piece of him will always be in our hearts, for sure. Just the same as with Summer Wells, uh, little Michael Vaughn, and so many, many more kids. Her post in chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'll look at my email. What do we got here? I am still waiting for that mugshot, that famous mugshot. Shasha. All right. Is there anything live? Going to see if there's.
At more than 5,000 suicides that took place from.
All right. So there's nothing on that front. Let me check over here. See if there's anything else hopping on Twitter right now. Quinton Simon. Oh, God, we just got it. We just got her mugshot. Just got it. Here we go, guys. You ready? Here we go. Lelani's new mugshot. Bam. That is Lelani Simon's new mugshot. She doesn't look very happy. Huh. Imagine that. We own. Marissa, you want to come up? You think she looks high out of her mind? I think she looks sober. Come on, Joshy. See her. She looks strung out, you think? Okay, we're gonna invite Marissa up here. Marissa is traveling right now, so drop her a link. So happy. To me, I think she looks pissed too, to be honest with you. She's just like, she knew it was coming. She knew it was coming. I dropped the link. Here, I'll drop it again. She looks almost defiant in that mugshot. She is evil. Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know about this girl. To me, she looks a lot different than she did in that previous interview. I don't know. You can still, obviously, still her, but you see the junk pile behind Leilani. That's, if anybody deserves to be there, it's her, not a child. The article says she has been released. Please don't tell me that. Her mugshot was released. She is incarcerated. Okay, let's read this article. hold on. Let's read this article. Let's not panic, 'cause sometimes people read it the wrong way. Okay. According to the Chatham County Police, Leilani was taken into custody a short time ago and is being taken to the Chatham County Detention Center. In addition to murder, Leilani was charged with concealing the death of another, false reports of a crime, and false statements or writings, according to records. So this is telling us not only was she charged with murder, but she was charged with concealing the death, obviously, which means hiding the dead. Uh, False reports of a crime. She was saying, that hey, that a crime was taking place. She was a victim. They were a victim of a crime, and she was telling the wrong things, not the truth. And hello, Marissa.
Ha 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 ha.
Are you flying?
No, not yet. Can
Okay.
you hear me?
Yep. Yep.
Can you hear me saying ha 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 ha
Yep.
ha 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 ha? We beat her. I told you we would. Took longer than we expected, but ha 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 ha. So my mother is so proud of all of us for what we helped to do.
Yes.
And it felt so good to get that message from my mom. And I'm glad that we did what we did, got in there, and got out.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we needed to do. And Dolly getting arrested,
Yeah.
that's all we needed to get in and get out.
Yeah. We done our part, and
We had the good looking over us. We really did.
and whatever happens with Billy Joel happens with Billy Joel, but she was, that's a whole different story. We just wanted Leilani arrested. We were there.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of Billy Joel.
I wonder if she turned her in. Probably not.
Yeah.
But it's not going to look good for her either. I don't think. I really don't. I think something's going to happen with the Billy Joel.
I don't know. We'll just have to.
Ha ha ha. I'm happy.
I am
I'm
too.
really happy.
God, I jumped
Me
down
too.
the stairs.
I lost my balance.
You messaged me that, and I was like, down the stairs, 3 flights of stairs.
I almost toppled over.
Where was you at when you heard?
I was standing in line to get on the plane, and I went, please let it be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fluffy. Happy and heartbreaking. Yeah. Did you see her mugshot yet?
Yeah.
Her new mugshot. She doesn't look happy in it.
Good.
Exactly.
Guess where she's having Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah.
You didn't crack a barrel, bitch. She thought she was so cute. That's what happens. That's what happens when you think you're cute.
Here you go. I'll show you the mugshot.
What is with this?
How long's your flight, Maris?
Welcome aboard. My name is Tim. In case I
3.
didn't get you on the way in, but I think I got all of you.
3 hours.
I'm going to be your captain today, and you've chosen wisely. You're on board American Airlines, and this is flight number 2609 on our way up to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. If you are not intending to go to Philadelphia, don't tell anybody. I love the city. Good job when we get there.
Oh, poor thing.
All right. So we're going to be traveling together up at 39,000 feet. That's as high as this plane's allowed to go. So we're going to get up there.
They're there.
And we're going to be traveling for 1,041 nautical miles.
So
That is going to take us to hours and 23 minutes from the
There,
time the wheels
there.
leave the ground until they touch back down again. That's about
There,
15 minutes
there.
faster than they scheduled us for, which means we're going to probably be in a little bit early. So I'm sorry if those
Thank
of
you,
you have connections
everyone.
are too tight.
All
Might
right.
get a little loose.
We
I'm
good.
sorry about that. We're going to just apologize.
You want to
Safe
know
travels.
something? You want to
What?
know something?
And we're sorry about
It
the
feels,
small
I
delay
have
on
to
the
say,
coming up here, but the last
so
last
good to
passengers,
have been a
man, they were
part
great,
of
but man, they were best.
helping
So
Yes.
Betty,
you know, take care of all their masks and
to
Yeah.
help Betty and
pencils
Dolly
crushed into the carpet.
with all of that,
Oh,
and the
please
way
don't do
that
that.
we felt when we
Now,
felt, you know,
2 hours and 23 minutes.
a little
Let's put that into
helpless
perspective. That means
sometimes,
if you start
and
right after I finish talking, you
you
wouldn't want to
know,
start before that. Right after
you
I
know,
finish talking,
like
that means you'll have
we
enough
didn't want
time
to
for a
leave
pretty long
him, but
movie.
we knew we couldn't
Almost
Yeah.
fight
5
the
sitcoms.
police, but
We
it worked out
felt
anyway.
like we were
For those of you who
we
don't
felt like we
Defeated.
were leaving a baby.
Yeah,
You know what I
defeated
mean?
in a way,
We
but
were.
and now all those crackheads and fools. Now what? Now what? Now what are they going to talk about?
Those things are called windows. You're allowed to
Now
look
what
out
are they
of
going to talk about?
They're gonna talk
I
about.
see the type
Oh
of
well, I just
for those
wanted
of you
her,
outside the aircraft,
you
those
know,
are called
It's
to
not
be
people.
going to work.
You can look at
comfortable
that.
in her house until
Now I
Yeah,
she's
have
sure.
3
still proven
fantastic flight attendants
guilty,
for you today.
even
They're
if
here
she
for your
told
safety as well as for
everybody.
your comfort.
Anyone that says guilty
Anything they can do to make your flight
and
more
is
enjoyable,
saying
just give
so
them a holler.
proven
They'll be able to
guilty
help you
after
out.
the grandmother already
Now
said
they're also here
did
as
it.
my personal
Yes,
representatives. And what that means is they're here
exactly.
I'll
and you gotta
never
follow their
forget
instructions. Because refusal to
the
follow flight crew
people that have
instructions typically means
channels in
somebody
true
new.
crime
That's the good part. The bad part is
that
you don't want to meet them.
actually
They're wearing blue,
stood
they got
behind that
badge.
woman. They're
Be nice. That's
disgusting.
the theme here. Now, if you look to your
I'll
left,
never
look to your right, you
forget
see
it.
somebody wearing a mask. Don't be alarmed.
This is
It's
true,
okay.
Marissa.
It's
What
also
50
okay for
Shades
not
of
wearing
Blue
masks.
said.
What's not okay?
I
Telling them that
think
they
they
should
found
not be doing this
Quentin.
in personal
BJ
space. But again, the
said
theme here is play
she
nice.
asked the
Now, I hear
police
it's
to
a package
carry
deal. If you
Quentin
want your
to his
bags,
final
no
resting
we'll
place.
wait for your bags.
That's odd thing to
And
say. That
looks like
is
they're still loading up the trunk,
true.
so we'll
She
just have to wait until all that stuff gets put in there. You got some
she did
trinkets,
say
got some
that.
coral. The coral, let's not get to the planet. Now,
All right,
questions
Marissa.
so far? No? All right, so
Be
if you have a
careful. Love
good
you,
flight,
honey.
please tell your family about it.
Yeah.
If you have a great flight,
Be careful. Bye. Oh, Marissa's getting upset. I did hear that. I did see the text that she was saying to his final resting place. All right, let's continue with that article because it's a very important article that we see more charges that has came about. Guys, if you are just joining or haven't hit up that thumbs up button, I really, really would appreciate it if you would. It is the way that we get Quentin Saman's name out there and that everyone can know about this. It really helps out. And we need to get it in that algorithm. So here we go. According to the Chatham County Police, Lelani was taken into custody a short time ago and is being taken to the Chatham County Detention Center. Now, this is the important part. In addition to murder, Lelani was charged with concealing the death of another. Okay? So, murder, concealing the death of another, false reports of a crime. So saying this crime happened, and it wasn't what she was saying, and false statements or writings according to records. So that's very important. Not manslaughter, murder. She reported Quentin Simon missing October 5th from their home on Buckhalter Road. The Chatham County Police Department releasing the following statement. Quote, "We will be releasing more details soon, and Chief Hadley will meet with media. However, we wanted to report this development to you without delay. We are deeply saddened by this case, but we are thankful that we are one step closer to justice for little Quentin." And okay, live stream will begin shortly. Okay. Let's see if it takes us there yet. All right. Yeah, I think that they may have put it out there that they're not searching this week, and they said because of the holidays and all of that, I believe it was, but it could be because obviously that they arrested her, and could they have found him? Was that what they were waiting for, to charge? Wonder why no remains of disposing human remains. I don't know. BJ dug her own grave. Yeah. Bambio, seriously, had BJ not left Quentin? It has been said BJ turned her in. Where did you hear that at? No Chains. Your next Mandus Wells. God, I hope. Lord. That's a whole other situation. God. But, we are getting justice for Quentin Simon. It appears we're getting justice for Michael Vaughn. We need Summer Wells and Cody Cody Bigsby. Who else? Serenity McKinney, we got justice for, working on that. Maybe he wasn't in the landfill. I think he was in the land. I think he has always been in the landfill. Oh, she did. She canceled her live for tonight. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oakley Carlson, yes. There is a case that really why I started my channel. And her little name is Angel Overstreet. She was 2 months old when she disappeared. And if you go back, it's one of my first videos. I am getting ready to go down. It's in my home state. It's on the Kentucky, Ohio. It's on the Kentucky West Virginia border. But I don't know. Like, I feel like the police are just dropping the ball. Like, they're not doing anything that I'm aware of, other than saying, well, if he'll talk, he'll talk. They have only searched like one time for like a day. Yes, Angel Overstreet. Yes. So I'm going to see if I can have a meeting with the police chief and stuff, because yeah, you're right. Crying her eyes out for the wrong person. I think BJ had the expectation that the child would be taken to the sitter that day as usual. Lelani, that call not. Well, listen, I mean, a lot of people has blamed this babysitter, probably arraignment tomorrow. Yeah, you're probably right, Jody. A lot of people has said, well, the babysitter the babysitter is not the parent. The babysitter is never the parent. And a babysitter should not be considered, a parent. They're a babysitter. Now, of course, they're supposed to do everything, to make sure your child is safe and fed and all of that but listen, a babysitter can't be there 24 hours a day. If the babysitter is there 24 hours a day, then they might as well adopt the kid. There's an article on 15 News. Okay. Let's look and see if there's anything. Here is a bigger photo of Leilani's mugshot. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab me a drink. Okay, back. Sorry about that. I like ran down here when I got the news. There's an article in 15 News. Okay. Let's look. This is okay. This is it. This is all right. We're going to open this article on 15. But yeah, she's already got her smock on, her prison garb, it appears. All right, Chatham County, WTGS, the Chatham County Police Department arrested Leilani Simon for the murder of her son, 20-month-old Quinton Simon. Custody a short time ago. It's literally the exact same thing as the other one. Let's see if there's anything on the telenovela. Television. Maybe. All right. We'll check Twitter and then we're going to check. Let me check my email. Okay. Allison, thank you so much for becoming a Patreon. I appreciate it. I just see your email. Okay. Someone just emailed me and said
Q5ID Guardian is the new revolutionary app that can help play a pivotal role in the safe return of missing children and other loved ones. Download the free app today and join me in helping reunite missing children with their families.
Okay. Interesting thing just came in. Okay, that's not it. BJ, we have asked. This is what BJ, Billy Joe, put in a chat the other day. And this makes you wonder if he was actually, oh, it's so small. Hold on. Let me put it in another window so I can show you. Because this is what makes you kind of think that, did they find him? Why is it not? Jesus to goodness. Open in a new window. Okay, it's not gonna. let me zoom in it right now. But it says the following from Nana's Love, which is Billy Joe. We have asked the police department to carry Quinton to his final resting place. Does that mean anything? Technically, at this point, no, it doesn't, other than they asked him to bring him to his final resting place. Does that mean that they found him? That's what a lot of people has been reading into it. But we can't say that he was found because as of now, we there's been no confirmation. I know, Cork. When did she say that? This was a couple days ago, guys? Something like that. Now, there is a couple other things. Wait a minute. I'm trying to. And another one, which it's not letting me select for some reason. Billy Joe says, I have no new updates. I wish I did, but I'm trying to be prepared. Now, what does that mean? Is this really happening? Yeah. So we're about 30 minutes away from the press conference. Uh, the best news that we could get out of all of this today is if they've arrested Billy Joe, but if they say we have found Quinton Simon and justice is starting. Now they have, you think Cher's swallowed her tongue. That's so. God, you just made my brain go out the window. If they find Quinton Simon, that would be amazing. But one step at a time. The only thing we know as of right this moment at 5:31 p.m. on the East Coast is that Lelani Simon has been arrested. We do have her video, or we do have her mugshot. I'll be happy to show that to you. And we do have a video as well. Here we go. This is Lelani Simon right there. And she don't look happy, but most people aren't. But, guys, this happened October 5th, right? So I think no bond, and if they found Quinton, yes, just. Yeah. I just don't think she ever grew up. Leilani should be made to clean up trash for the rest of her miserable life. I agree. She's going to grow up real freaking quick in that jail. I can tell you that. Her eyes do look emotionless. We got that video of Leilani Simon. Here, I'll play it in just a second. Of Leilani Simon and Billy Joe. And to me, her tears just look fake, to be quite honest with you. They just look fake. See if I can find it here. Um, this is the video, I think. Well, look at this. This is, I think LB posted this, but it's just an interesting, when they were out there hanging in the yard. Now, does that look like a grieving mother to you? Sorry. Does that look like a grieving mother to you? Doesn't me. Not at all. This poor little boy. Poor little boy. I'm trying to find that news interview. I mean, a lot of it is here, but I just want to. Here you go. I'm going to show you guys for those that are just coming in, of Lelani Simon being escorted inside of the jail. Here we go. It needs to be unmuted. There it is. All right. Here's that video of when they did that interview outside. And this is brought to you by if I can find it. WTOC 11.
Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us for the news at 6. I'm Dawn Baker in a WTOC exclusive.
Come on, let's get to the point, lady.
I believe Quinton is dead and are actively searching a local landfill for his remains. Police say Lelani is the only suspect in his disappearance as well as his death. And tonight we have team coverage with.
We do have to remember that. Do I think they came clean about this supposed to be halted? I don't know. I really don't know. Reader shirt. But they said it was a very hard or a very unlikely chance that they would find Quinton Simon. But let's pray that that came true. We will know in about 20 minutes from now.
With our Shay Schrader and investigative reporter Max Dieknike. We begin with Shay, who joins us live outside of the Simon home. Shay, what did she talk to you about?
Lelani and I spoke about a number of things, including what she remembers from the morning she first reported Quinton missing to what life has been like as the days have gone on, still with no sign of Quinton. I talked to Lelani as well as her mother, Billy Howell, who were both just distraught over Quinton's disappearance. They say they've been harassed in the days and weeks since Quinton disappeared, but Lelani wants everybody to know that she's not running away.
I'm here.
Couple things. When you go to that house, it feels very heavy. I can't explain it to you. It just feels very heavy. Maybe it's just knowing that their little Quentin Simon, who we see pictures of, was literally murdered, in my opinion, in that home. And then you've got Leilani here, which to me is fake as all get out, in my opinion.
Been here every day since this. I am not running and I'm not hiding. And if something does come up that I am at fault, I will take myself to that police station.
Did she take herself to that police station? Just asking. Did she? Because I don't see her taking herself to that police station. I don't see that. I saw them coming, I guess, to get her, right?
Chatham County Police have repeatedly said that though they've named Lelani the prime suspect in her son's disappearance and death, they don't believe she's a flight risk. Lelani says that she and her mother, Billy Howell, spend their days in the backyard of their home because it's too difficult to be inside with reminders of Quinton and the fact that he's gone.
Every day that goes by is less tears and more anger, not knowing what's.
It's like she's got to do her leg like this to like make it sound like she's, you know what I mean? Like, crying. That's what it feels like. Now, Billy Joe, I believe, are real tears. I do believe Billy Joe's is real tears. You can see the hurt in Billy Joe. But her daughter, no. And if she is crying, she's crying for herself, in my opinion. Meaning Billy Joe.
Happening, if that's even understandable.
Sorry, I mean
I'm gonna get
Leilani,
angry,
meaning
hoping that
Leilani.
you're gonna get a phone call, and that phone call just doesn't come.
CCPD and the FBI haven't released many details in the case and haven't said why they believe Quinton is in a landfill. Police say they're doing that to preserve any potential court cases down the line. Leilani and Billy tell me that they get their new information about the case from watching the news and that they feel all they can do now is hope.
We want something great to come out of this, but mostly we want him not to be found in that landfill. We want him found happy and alive. We want him back in our arms.
Happy and alive. Well, you know something, Leilani? On October 4th, little Quentin Simon was happy and alive. And anytime after October 5th, he was in a dumpster or a landfill. Because of who? You. So how do you sit there, stand there, and lie to the world? You shouldn't have even just done an interview if you were going to lie like that, because it's not going to look good with your character and everything else going to court. Quinton was a vibrant, beautiful baby. He didn't live even 700 days on this planet. Not even 700 days. And you took him.
Holding us. This is what we want. We're just hoping that he's in somebody's house and they're feeding him, and we're hoping that, maybe they wanted a baby or couldn't have a baby. Maybe they thought they were his savior.
That right there is what speaks volumes to me. Maybe they thought he was their savior. Oh, it's definitely fake. Definitely fake. And what does he need saved from? If he is in a loving home, Leilani, what does he need saved from? I mean, I would be willing to say probably saved from the bruises and the black eyes and the the eggs popped on his head, the big bruises on all over these babies' heads, around their eyes. Listen, babies fall, kids fall, they get bruises. I get it. But you can tell a difference in the type of bruising. I hope the inmates beat the. Yeah, me too. She deserves everything she gets. I agree, Pam. I agree. Because grandma failed to protect him. She failed. She failed. Well, it is an evil house, Tammy. You can feel the evil around that place. And not to mention, a month before Quinton Simon went missing, when she was trying to kick out Leilani, she said nobody was living in peace here. Nobody in this house. He cried when he had to go home. Yes. And there's a lot of kids that cry when they have to go home, because God knows what they're going to face when they get there. You're right, Beagle Mom. Leilani is as good of an actor as Amber Heard.
Well, it's not. That's their best hopes at this point.
Chatham County police say they have no reason to believe that Quinton was abducted or kidnapped.
Now, where was that thing? I want to show you that.
Quinton disappeared.
Yeah.
Here every day since this. I am not running and I'm not hiding. And if something does come up that I am at fault, I will take myself to that police station.
Now, can you imagine being a mother or a father and saying, if I am at fault, I will take myself to that police station. I'm not running. I'm not hiding. I will take myself to that police station. No, because if you are an innocent parent, you're like, what the hell can I do to prove my innocence? Here, whatever you need from me, do, so we can get it off of me and we can find my kid ASAP if something comes up, as if you don't remember. Whatever. That's a crock of BS, is all that is. A crock of BS. Who says that? Nobody. Nobody is who. Trying to see if there's anything else. It's just really a shame, really a shame that I don't know why parents and people in general, like, I don't understand why they do this, but do they not understand? Are they just in the moment and their feelings are too much and they do these unspeakable acts? Or, why can't they just think rational and be like, listen, they're going to do something to this kid. Maybe I should, give this kid up or something. Has grandma gone back to work? I don't think so. I don't think so. Channel 3 said stuff on their site. Just okay. Channel 3. Channel 4 there. All right, let's look here. The press conference is in about 12 minutes. Oh, I don't think I ever saw this picture. Look at this, guys. I never saw this picture from the dump. Look at this. I mean, these trucks are ginormous. Ginormous, these pieces of equipment. And they literally have to just get trash, and put it in the dump truck and then sift it in these buckets. Pick it up right there. It is such a task. Such a task. So that is why it is such a hard time to find anyone, and the likelihood is always so low. Whenever they are looking. All right, so let's go back here and see if updated Lelani Simon.
Q5ID Guardian is the new revolutionary app that can help play a pivotal role in the safe return of missing children and other loved ones. Download the free app today and join me in helping reunite missing children with their families.
Okay. So this is going to be where the presser is, I believe. We'll be briefing the media at 6 p.m. You can watch it live in the streamer below. Perfect. All right. So we are just going to wait for that. We do not know. As of now, we're going to say no, he has not been found because there's no evidence to prove that he has been. The only thing we know, yes, there is a press conference. It's in about 9 minutes. Record timing for the grocery store. It'll 9 minutes. I see you from now. That's what you mean. Or 8 minutes. Sorry, 8 minutes. Just making sure I'm not getting anything in. All right, sorry. Record, not record. I don't know what that means. Sorry, guys. I'm just checking my phone. There was an update just a few minutes ago on Club Q, which is the club that 5 lives were taken yesterday. It was a LGBTQ club and 20, I think like 18 or 15 injured. So they did a press conference on that earlier. I'll check on that later after this. We got about 7 minutes until the press conference starts. There we go. Okay. I'm wondering if they found Quinton and waited to identify. Anything is possible. Like, we just don't know at this point. We have no idea. I know the longest 7 minutes ever. You're right, Heather. It's like we just want to know. Now, earlier today, they did say that they were going to wait a week before they resumed searching. Okay. So, yeah, Buller and Betty, I think, just texted me. If she wants to come up, she's welcome to come up. I will drop the link for her if she's in chat. If she wants to come up, she's welcome to. It's, yeah, or waiting for water to boil. Yes, Colorado Spring, 18 injured, 5 dead. Oh, thank you, Steph. Sell stuff. Thank you. It's so kind of you. I appreciate it. 5 minutes, guys, and we should be starting that press conference. What are they going to tell us today? Obviously, they're going to tell us that Lelani was arrested and what the charges, all of the charges are. But the other major thing is, did they find Quinton? You know, are they, you know, do they feel, I'm sure that they feel confident that they have enough, whatever it is, because they charged Lelani with murder, not manslaughter, murder, which is prosecutors believe whatever they have. We do not know what they have, that they have enough to prove that she has murdered and that she has changed documents or forged and reported like the wrong crime. I forget what it was, exactly what it was. The one crime was, I think it was like, it was reporting the wrong crime or something like that. And so do you think that she admitted it to her mom? What happened to Quinton? Well, yeah, false statements. That's what it was. She made false statements as well. 4 minutes and counting. I mean, I think she admitted this to her mom a long time ago. Whenever Billy Joe put out on social media that she admitted it to me, she says that Quinton is in the landfill. And I have believed that ever since the day Billy Joe put that out there. I don't think Billy Joe would ever in a million years say that about her daughter unless her daughter told her that. Now, you know, just like Billy Joe said, you know, how does she have 2 murderers as children? That's unheard of. Yes, exactly, Allison. She told me she threw him in a dumpster and that he is in landfill. He passed. Yes. And then she made up these lies. Saying that, you know, the door was wide open, which the door was wide open, but, you know, somebody came in the house and might have took him. And then she said that Quentin's dad came and took him for the weekend, and then she said Quentin's dad came through the night and, you know, done something with him. And it's just like, girl, please. You know, anytime someone completely keeps changing the truth from you, they're lying. They are lying. It's just that simple. I agree. An electric chair would be a good place. It's winter, so keep her nice and warm. So we got 1 minute. 1 minute. Un más minuto. Un más minuto. Yes, in some states, I think it's Utah, you can choose how you want to go, and that is one option. Oh, I bet they are. They don't like child, you know what? So we are just waiting for them to release this. Come on. And of course, they're always going to be a few minutes late. Okay.
Stir. It's a new way to watch TV for free. It's live local.
I got another feed pulled up here if we need to do this. I got it either way, guys. Here we go. Thank you, Suspicious Mind, for becoming a member. I got the other one on as well. Whichever one I get the better volume, and the sound width is the one that we will stay on. Please turn up your volume as loud as you can, probably because a lot of times with these live events, they are very low.
Good evening, everybody. Jeff Hadley. I'm the Chief of Police for the Chatham County Police Department. I'm accompanied this evening by Will Clark with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. This afternoon, Chatham County Police Department detectives arrested 22-year-old Lelani Simon and charged her with malice murder, concealing the death of another person, false reporting, and making false statements in connection with the disappearance and death of her son, 20-month-old Quinton Simon. Lelani Simon is being held at the Chatham County Detention Center and is awaiting a bond hearing. We do not anticipate any other arrests in this case. She has been the sole suspect from the beginning. On Friday, our search teams at the Waste Management landfill found what they believed were human remains. This afternoon, the FBI lab in Quantico, Virginia confirmed that they are, in fact, human remains. Additional testing, including a DNA analysis, is being conducted, and we have every reason to believe that this will confirm the remains are Quinton's. This is a heartbreaking development for everyone who loved Quinton, for the many people who came to know him after his disappearance, and for our department. When we first received the call that Quinton was missing, we were hopeful that we would find him alive and unharmed. But as we have been telling you for weeks, all of our evidence pointed to his mother being responsible for his death and disappearance, and his remains being found in the landfill. I would like to thank the many people and agencies who worked hard to ensure that Quinton was found, that he would have a proper resting place, and that justice would be served. First and foremost, I want to thank the FBI. We are incredibly grateful for their invaluable assistance. Their expertise, their manpower, resources, and guidance are unmatched and were crucial in our efforts to find Quinton. They were on the scene within 3 hours of Quinton being reported missing and have assisted with every aspect of this investigation. The resources they poured into the landfill search are extraordinary and are the reason that we were able to find Quinton. I can't thank them enough. Chatham County Police Department's Criminal Investigation Division also deserves special recognition. Their devotion to Quinton, to making sure this crime did not go unsolved, is an example of police work at its finest. Our detectives worked tirelessly and were determined to follow every lead and uncover every piece of evidence
where they were
in
obtained
this
from.
case.
Yes.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation, Chatham County Sheriff's Office, and Department of Natural Resources all had officers searching the landfill alongside our officers and the FBI. The support of the Chatham County Emergency Management Agency, Chatham Emergency Services, Chatham Occupational Safety and Health, Savannah Police, and Savannah Fire also were invaluable.
Okay, so the question was twofold. One about
Finally,
the
I would like to
charges
thank many
of
people who showed
the
their
bias
support.
charges.
I don't know why it's
and
doing
then
this.
one about the motivation. I can tell.
This fall, Pluto TV is bringing you your favorite movies and TV shows all month long, all free.
Hold on, I'm sorry guys. I don't know why it popped up.
Let's eat.
We began this landfill search alongside Chatham County Police Department with one purpose in mind, and that was to find Quinton and to bring him home. On Friday, search crews from the FBI and Chatham County found what we preliminarily believe are partial remains from a human child. Those bones were immediately sent to our lab in Quantico, Virginia. Additional testing for potential confirmation is now underway. It could be days before we have final results. What happened to this 20-month-old child is unthinkable. No child should be harmed by anyone, let alone the person in their lives that should be their protector. This investigation does not end here. There is more work to do. The FBI, along with our law enforcement partners, will continue to find justice for Quinton. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll appreciate that. We'll try to answer some questions that you may have. Just be mindful that there's many we may not be able to answer, but we'll be willing to take some questions at this time.
You personally wanted that you guys found bones in the landfill? Is that?
We found human remains. Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe the point that
Quinton was put in that dumpster? Do you believe that he was alive then or had died before he was in the dumpster and then made it to the landfill?
Could you? I didn't hear the first part. I'm sorry.
Do you believe that Quinton Simon was alive when he was in the landfill? Do you believe he died before he was put in that dumpster?
I can't answer that question.
You've charged Lelani with murder. Can you speak on whether you think it was accidental or intentional?
I can't speak to that.
Can you talk a little bit about what evidence you all confirmed or learned on Friday led you all to go ahead and make that arrest specifically for today versus earlier on?
Well, as we had said from the beginning with the landfill, we had every belief that Quinton was there in the landfill. Having found what we found on Friday and the preliminary findings from the FBI that we got today led us to make an arrest today. We feel that we have a very strong case. We have put thousands of hours into this, and we believed that this was the right move today to be able to do that. She doesn't deserve a Thanksgiving, quite frankly, if I can go off script.
Fuck yes. Exactly, Chief Hadley.
We are not.
And so you, just to confirm and kind of clarify that you all were looking to find some sort of remains from the body to go ahead and move forward with an arrest.
That's correct.
Chief, would the charges have been the same in this case had you not made that discovery on Friday? Say if this case had continued, the search found nothing in the landfill, would you still have been able to make a case for Quentin to have justice, or how significant was this find?
Well, it was very significant, obviously, for obvious reasons. We do believe we had a strong case otherwise, but that would have been in counsel with the Chatham County District Attorney's Office, but we believe we had a strong case otherwise.
You've certainly been very personal about this, and you said at that landfill that day with the picture behind you, you said, we want to make sure we bring Quentin home and we give him a final place of rest. You wanted him to be able to make sure he wasn't in that dump. On Friday, how personal was that find for you?
Well, it was very personal, quite frankly. I mean, there's a lot of aspects to that. I mean, knowing the hard work that went into this investigation, everybody, not just Chatham County Police Department, but everybody that chipped in, the FBI, GBI, DNR, Chatham County Sheriff's Office, the civilians, you name it, from A to Z, we were 100% committed to bringing justice for Quentin, and to appreciate the amount of human effort, the amount of human emotion that goes into a case like this, and to appreciate, hopefully, that this comes to a conclusion in terms of a conviction and things of that nature. You know, you have a lot of emotions about that. You also have a lot of emotions as just a general human being, as a person who has children. You see the impact that that has on people. So if you step back and take a moment to kind of absorb that, I think that if you didn't have any feelings about that, you might have to ask yourself a few questions.
Has like what evidence collected outside of the search in the landfill, the remains that you guys found on Friday? Was there any evidence you guys found in the search that you guys did at the pool, cell phones, or computers, or anything that also led to the arrest?
I can't answer that.
Has Lelani's status as a flight risk changed, or did it change prior to the arrest?
No.
Chief, you say this is preliminary. You would assume there isn't other human remains in that landfill, but until you get it fully 100% confirmed that these are Quentin's remains, what makes you confident to make the arrest today?
I can't get into the high level of detail, but just on some of the preliminary information that we got from the FBI, we have a high level of confidence that those are Quentin's remains. And we felt that we needed to make the arrest today because that was the right thing to do.
When you say human remains, what kind of remains are we talking when we say human remains? Any more specific details about?
No, ma'am. Go ahead, Brian.
Chief, this case has been one that has made national news. There's been a lot of pressure against you personally, with your name out of the mouth of protesters, out of the mouth of the people in the community. You've gotten a lot of pressure about making this arrest. Standing here today and knowing that you have this key piece of evidence, as you just said, what kind of message do you send to the community? For people, A, that had your back and said, yes, we're going to wait on the police to do this. And then to the people who said this arrest should happen almost 50 days ago.
Well, you know, I didn't honestly feel a lot of pressure, quite frankly, only because I believed in our investigative process, the expertise that we were seeking that was around us, you know, having a little bit of experience, you know, in this profession. I understood people's perspective. I understood that, you know, some people had their own strong feelings about when an arrest should be made and things that were going on, but we stayed focused on what we know and what we know how to do. And in conjunction with the FBI, we stayed the course. And so to those folks that supported us, to the citizens that believed in us and believed in our department, I thank you. And for those that had questions, that's their right to do so. This is America. You can have all the opinions you want, but you know, I'm just so proud of our team and where we're at today.
Oh, that makes me. I like to see the emotion. Honestly, the emotion, it makes them feel more human and that they care, and I appreciate that.
Sure, there is. You know, I wouldn't be honest if I didn't say that there was, you know, some weight lifted off of the organization and particularly those detectives and investigators who were completely and 100% committed to seeking justice for Quentin. So there is a little bit of relief, but be mindful, there's still a lot of work to do, and they're dedicated to doing that, and we want to see this to successful prosecution.
I got a two-parter. Is the landfill search over?
We haven't made that decision yet. That's a decision point that we'll come to once we're able to get some more analysis done, and we'll confer with the FBI and see what the best course of action is.
And then Lelani is also charged with making false statements. What false statements did she make?
I can't get into that.
Is she cooperating with police right now? Is Lelani cooperating with police?
She's at the Chatham County Detention Center right now.
And as far as go back to the initial question that I asked about whether or not you guys found phones in the landfill, the detectives that found that you were
Well, human remains, some of that are some of them are human bones, and some other evidentiary matters.
And as far as the bond, is there do you all have any updates as to when that will be the bond hearing, when that will be scheduled?
I do not have that confirmed. I do believe it'll take place tomorrow, but I don't have any time or any confirmation on that. We did, take her to the detention center rather late in the day, so I'm sure that information will come out pretty soon.
Lelani made a statement to me that she would turn herself in. Was there any talk of giving her that opportunity?
No. Right.
Chief, you said in the beginning that when we're at the landfill, you said that there was a very specific dumpster that this child was put in. Can you just give us the location of that? How far this was from the house where Quentin was last seen?
I can't give you that information.
I have one more question. Can you just give
Last
us
question.
an estimate on how long this analysis will take of what you guys found?
It could take up to a week. And I have one last comment, and I want to thank you guys. Because just like sometimes law enforcement gets the short end of the stick, you guys get the short end of the stick too. And you guys have been amazing, our local media throughout this. You've been fair, you've been direct, you've asked good questions, and giving us some deference.
Looking to release some stress and do it all for a good cause. One place in Savannah has just what you need.
I don't know why it does
Five
that.
people are dead after a shooting at a Colorado nightclub. What we know about how the shooter was stopped and how the community is reacting.
Oh my God.
Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
So today, guys, justice has began for Quinton Simon. Friday, they apparently found human remains. And over the weekend, they believe that they have positively identified that and believe that it is Quinton Simon. And of course, today they arrested Lelani Simon. And the rest is up to the justice system. No, we don't know that shits and giggles. We don't. The only thing we know is that Quinton Simon, not just remains, but other evidence as well. Yes. Yeah. We just don't know what evidence that they are talking about, other than, we shouldn't speculate at this time on what evidence. Now, as soon as this will let me replay it, I do want to go over it again, because she said Chief Hadley said malice murder. And according to malice murder is applicable when someone causes the death of another person that is deemed to be unlawful and intentional. Relative to murder, the term malice is considered to imply a clearly deliberate intent to kill, void of any legal justification for taking of a life. So malice murder is applicable when someone causes the death of another person that is deemed to be unlawful and intentional. Relative to murder, the term malice is considered to imply a clearly deliberate intent to kill void of any legal justification for taking of a life. Intent to kill, intent to inflict seriously bodily injury, extreme recklessness, disregarded of the value of human life, felony murder rule. So, they are charging the deliberate intent. And today, thank you for that, Tara. Lelani Simon, date of birth 11/30/99. Her birthday is in 9 days. Go to hell. White female, 11/21. Bond $0.00. No bond. So this is the thing that we need more of. We need the justice system to come down hard on these child killers. No mercy. Ever. No mercy. They don't show any mercy for these children. How can anybody show them mercy? How can they say malice when how he passed away? Well, that is, malice means that they believe she did it, and that is, going off, not just finding him, it's, going to how she did it, the evidence around, was there blood in the house? Was the, the cameras at the trailer park, whatever, and it shows that it wasn't justified in any sort of way. There's like, like stand your ground. That is, if someone comes and tries to attack you and you kill them, in your home, that is a justified, murder. This is unjustified, meaning there was no reasoning, there was no, it was about your intent. So yes, that is exactly right, Plan Diva. They know a ton more than we do. And today's it's a bittersweet day that we needed this. And it seems like it's been a lot longer than it has. But we needed it. Plain and simple, she wanted him dead. Malice murder, yeah. Melissa, that is what we ask ourselves every day. How do you do this to your child? I always think of this, every case of a child. I think of them, you go to your mother, your father, your parent, your whoever takes, your parent or figure, and you look at them and you think, at that age, they can solve anything. They can fix anything. They can solve anything. And that is what we're there for our kids, to make sure that they are protective and that they thrive and they get a good education, and they have all the things that they need. And then you think of a mother, for instance, strangling her kid. I think of Tylee and I think of JJ from the Lori Vallow case and Lelani and all of them. And I think just knowing that your mother is over top of you trying to take the life out of you, it has to be so confusing for these babies and scary. And it's something that thankfully, thank you, Beagle Mom. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's very kind. And it's something that thankfully most of us never have to endure. And it's thankfully that even most bad parents don't do this. Thankfully, thank God. They're just bad parents. But then you have parents like Lelani and Lori Vallow, Don and Candace, and you just question everything. Yeah, Lori, exactly. They're supposed to feel safe and secure. Thank you, Creek Squad. And thank you so much, Dee. I appreciate it for your membership. Thank you for your support. She did. They showed zero remorse. And the entire time, guys, listen. Thank you, Nikita, for your super sticker. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Thank you. This entire case, we've done enough to where you kind of get the feeling based on how a parent reacts and the circumstances around what happened and the behavior with that family, guys. It wasn't right. And you guys seen it from a screen. I mean, we saw it literally feet away. And it's just nothing, hearing them laugh and crack up out back and party and disco balls and music and screaming to us from out, back that, just crazy things they would say and all of that. And it's nothing. I really believe some people just don't think about, they're just not deep thinkers, I guess. That's the only way I can put it. They're just not deep thinkers because there's no way a rational human being could think, oh, my son or my grandson is dead and I can go back out here and party and drink and do all of this. Marlene, I do believe Billy Joe needs some sort of charges as well. I really do. She failed to uphold her end of the bargain. Now, will she? I don't know. And it may be that she is charged way after this, after all of this is taken over. It may be 2 years from now. Who knows? May never be anything. We don't know. We just simply don't know. So, guys, is Bullhorn Betty live? Let me check. Let me see here. Okay, perfect. Bullhorn Betty is going live in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm going to jump off of here. I had to come live as soon as I heard this. I'll be honest with you. I need to just go decompress for a minute, to be quite honest with you. This is a lot. And it's really a lot whenever you've been down there and you've known that that baby's life was taken in that house. That baby's life was taken in that house. So I'm going to jump off and I'll be over at Bullhorn Betty's later. I have an instant headache. So I love you all and I appreciate you. Please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. I would really, really appreciate it. Bullhorn Betty is going live in 1 minute from now. So love you all. She canceled it from what I understand. We'll see. Time will tell. Love you all. God bless each and every one of you. Justice starts for Quinton today, November 21st, 2022. Good night and God bless.